Hello. Well, that was boring, wasn't it? No intro music, nothing. What's up, YouTube? You're still here. That's great. Hi, how you doing? Good evening, fine sir. Thank you very much. Hi, how's it going? So, for those of you that don't know, yesterday I was suspended on Twitch while I was at work for fraudulent activity. It's a long story. I've given you an update on Discord anyway. Yeah, those are the reasons for him. So, if you are looking for me on Twitch, I won't be there at least for the next whatever week or something or other. Who knows? In a nutshell, I think my account was compromised at some point yesterday while I was nowhere near it. They sent me one email that said there's some suspicious activity on your account. Basically, generally what happens is there's people that get into your account if they can, or Twitch is slightly compromised. Who knows at this point? They then... I need to dust my Stream Deck and my Go XLR. They then have to... They send you an email saying that your account has been compromised, which I obviously didn't read because I was not here. And then 5 minutes later, according to my email timeline, 5 minutes later, they sent me another one saying your account is now suspended for fraudulent activity. Which is all well and good. Like, I understand that you have to lock down my account. I appreciate that. As of today, I still have not spoken to a human at Twitch, which is highly disappointing. I'm disappointed in that more than anything. I'm disappointed in the fact that it's my account that's been compromised. There is a human behind that account. There's a human behind any account, and you have not made any attempt whatsoever to contact me to ask me my opinion, what's going on, to tell me what's going on. So the facts, as far as I'm aware, as the human behind that account, is my account is suspended for fraudulent activity. Who knows what that is at this point? They give some examples, which to me, I don't understand. Whatever. They also state that it's multiple offenses. I don't even know what that means. I've been a member on Twitch, I think, since 2019. I have never committed any offense ever. I've been pretty good as far as I'm aware. I don't think I've ever crossed any TOS. I don't even cross any copyright because of my because of the awareness and how I operate on YouTube. That kind of situation kind of copies over to Twitch. That's the whole reason behind the music and why I use my own music, or I use other music that I know is safe to use because I know I can, and why I share it because then others can't. Not just that, others can't be copyrighted, others can't have their VODs muted, etc., on Twitch. You know, my general rule of thumb is if I can do it on YouTube, I can do it on Twitch, because YouTube's rules are far more clear, far more accurate, and far more above board. That makes sense. So that's the rule of thumb I generally use when sort of going live on both platforms. I'm disappointed with Twitch, like I said, because I'm disappointed with the fact that it's my account that's been compromised. I am the human behind it, and I have had this is probably the same situation, Warrior. They did do something. I reported it. They removed it from my account. I was particularly worried about it then. I changed passwords. I do have two-factor auth on Twitch for obvious reasons. They have my financial details. They have to pay me. That's how it works. And that's where I'm a little bit disappointed in Twitch, in the fact that they have given me no point of reference of contact. They've just kicked me out the door and said, fill out this form, which I have done. That can take so much time. I have my own concerns with my own personal data. I at the very least require some human contact and some reassurance, because I know, and anybody with any common sense knows that this is not this is not me. This is not what's gone down. I wouldn't know the first thing about doing what has been done to me. I wouldn't know where to start. So it's a little bit different. From my reading, my understanding is I filled out the form. I've supplied some details, some personal details. I've supplied some location details, IP, etc. once they go through that, once the fraud team go through that, they will soon realize that it isn't me, and then things will get sorted. My biggest problem is I'm just sat in no man's land. And as far as emails and communication goes and forms, as far as I'm aware, literally you're made to feel like you're the person that did something wrong. You're the criminal, when literally I am the victim of an attack, basically, which is just crazy and sad. And that's where Twitch is failing miserably. The fact that I cannot get hold of a human, like, even if I'm concerned about my own data security, they have nobody to reach out to and share that with, which is just mind-boggling. What's up, Transporting North? How you going? How you doing? It's mind-boggling that is even the situation. It blows my mind that there are people all over Twitch breaking copyright, breaking TOS, left, right, and center, and then a victim of something gets banned. And that's me being a bit bitter, and me, like, I do understand the situation. I do understand how things work. Don't get me wrong. That is me being a bit bitter, but it does, when it happens to you, your perspective changes a little bit, because I've always looked at people that maybe got banned or suspended, and I've gone, surely not. Surely there's something else to that. Surely not. Surely they haven't just done that. Surely not. Surely no. And I've convinced myself in the past that no, something's not right there. They've done something wrong, and they're not. They're either a little bit sneaky in covering up for it, or something's not right. When in reality is no, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. They will refund you. They will refund you. They've refunded me my Twitch subscriptions I give to people, depending on when it was. They will probably refund you that, and then we'll go again, when it's all sorted. On a more positive note, I don't have any homework, all despite SATs being in 2 weeks. Woohoo! Nice. Yeah, you'll probably get a partial refund or something, Tess. Something will happen. Who knows at this point? Yeah. So I don't know what to say, really. I'm just disappointed. I'm just a bit sad about it. I had a pretty day yesterday, as is, and then I came home to that, which was just like meh. That's why I'm late. That's why I've kind of slept a bit longer. I've been a bit meh. Luna's been amazing, and she's tried to keep me feeling good, but it's just a bit weird. So I didn't know what we were going to do today, so I just kind of slapped something up and thought we'll just explore and have a play with the build and have another visit. Maybe make things look a bit pretty, play with some freight, and then see how we go. Although, we got bus bound on Friday, which should be cool. I'll probably do the thumbnail today for that, so it's all prepped for then. And it will be just a wait and see game with Twitch. Just sad and disappointed in the whole experience. I'm in a panic, like, what the hell's going on? Like, at the time, like, where do I go? What do I do? And there's nowhere to turn to. Nowhere. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what makes you feel like, and it's like, I understand what the system has done, because it's all just a system. They've done it. It's obviously, my account's been compromised. They've sent an email saying there's some suspicious activity. Then it's escalated, and the system's automatically just gone, shut it down. And I understand that, perfectly, and I get that. Just get it shut down, sort it out later. It's the aftercare. It's what you do with the person behind that shut down account. You should get the Class 6-7 V2 mod. Oh, ooh. I was looking at the... I was going to look at some more... I think it's 43s. I was looking at YouTube Shorts yesterday or today. Can't remember now. And there was one that I looked at, and it looked quite cool. I think it was like a Callus... Is it Callus Rail? HST with some Network Rail. I'm going to find my YouTube history and see if it's still there. Network Rail... Thingamajog, what do you call it? Thingamabobbies. Bobos. No, because that couldn't make it worse. The best thing you could do if you wanted to do anything for me now is Twitter and just reply to what I've added them and say, oh my God, this isn't right. Something like that. Don't go crazy. Just a little bit of support and just say this is a little bit wrong. Also, get the 43 Great Western expansion pack. Let's have a look at that. That might be what I'd be looking for, actually, Rem, to be honest. I mean, you know, Christ alive, you know, I even make an effort not to actually swear in my live streams. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's insane. I've been lagging about, but I'm here. I know. Thank you. Adds a lot of GWR variants. What's it? Who's it by? You needed finalized plans. Have I done something wrong? Are these the Centurion packs, Rim? I've got Class 43 British Rail expansion pack, Class 43 ICGW expansion pack, Class 43 ICXC expansion pack. Then there's the PC. This PC Gamer 06 has done the Class 43 Kalos, the Kalos, and the Network Rail, which I did want because that's what I see on YouTube. Bosh. I need to write these down. Oh, okay. Your birthday in 2 weeks, who was cake? Of course, always want cake. Did a fly just fly? Oh, the garden's going mental. I have, so yeah, just let me know what's going on. I'm okay. I'm okay. I need to write these down. I am going to put something in our DMs. Okay. I am going to put something in the DMs just to save for when I load the game. Which one? Centurion made the Great Western. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I like both. I'm not a big Sponge fan, though, to be fair. Why can't I find the one you were talking about from him? My browser's been right poo-poo today. Oh, this is the one, isn't it? This is the one. Great Western. Yeah, I got it. I've got it. Intercity Great Western expansion pack. I've got it. Bah. Oh, I need the British Rail one as well. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Fudge cake with warm milk. I do. That's why I need good fudgy cake. Oh, I do like, I like, a good sticky toffee pudding. Mark III. Now you're going crazy. Yeah, I think I have that. I think I got that last time. Is that the Fun Clive one? I've got one of the Fun Clive ones. I've got the Mark III Coaches Enhancement Pack. I haven't got the Intercity Pullman add-on though, but I have got the Fun Clive one. Yeah, I swear this one used to mess up one of my my DVT windows. I swear this pack used to mess up my windows of some of my DVTs. It used to black them out or grey them out on some of my DVTs, I think. Maybe. Okay. Coaches. Virgin add-on. Coaches, that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we go with that. Okay. And I need to double check that I have this one. This one activated. All right, let's load up. Because I did want the Kalos one because I wanted to use that on my new line. The SDFG pack things are separate loco type. I like to mix and match anyway. We might be okay. We might be cool. Hold shift to reverse vehicles. Oh, is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? I'm just loading the game. Loading into the map. You know, it takes a while. Hold shift, hover over the vehicle editor, press the U looking button. Why haven't I? Why? See, it's like tonight. How long I played this game and what I do. I learn things all the time. Just jumping on my GBO inspired map now, currently set in 1965. But might move on soon. Nice. One on the street, it's 6 p.m. release time for bus about 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Surely, like, they'd be more accurate with that. Will we know closer to the time? 6 p.m. Oh, that's on Thursday though. It's all right for me. So it doesn't matter. Woohoo! What's up, Seb? How you doing? Don't forget to like the stream, guys, on YouTube. Really appreciate it if you do. Thank you very much, Lee. It's taking a while to load. Hold on. Hold on. What a weird time to drop a game, 6 p.m. We shall not let out our... Nah, I appreciate it, guys. Those of you come over. Thank you. Okay, we're in. We are in. Just turning my system sounds down. Okay. So, obviously, you know, I've done a video, done a cab ride with the... What did I use? Find a train. Cross country 150s. What I was thinking is, what I was thinking is I might extend this, do some intermediate station here, and then swing into here and do some sort of station here today. I'm not sure what, but that's just so we can get our HSTs going as well. We can have some sort of faster service. What's this going to be like? Is that going to be like that all the way down to there? Is it going to get lower? Ah, lovely. That's fine. We can work with that. That means we can do this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I want to do a small intermediate station, probably with a small through line. Or maybe a through line around the station and then a station a little bit further down. Maybe with a slight junction in it. So we're not doing any sort of what if builds. It's just sort of to do something today to hang out with you guys, get something done, and then I can sort of crack on with the rest of the week with the detail stuff. That's okay. Like that. Not only that, we can also... Did you like the coal mine detail? I did. I like all of your stuff you're posting recently, dude. It's very, very nice. Very nice. I haven't got streamer mode enabled on Discord and it's driving me insane. Other girls get cute DMs. I get different types of train mods. It's that easy. I often like to call the... I know. Do you know why? Because that's how they spell it with the shampoo. And I've got it in my head like that. I often like to call the Class 67 the Spanish shed because mechanically it's very similar to the Class 62 British manufactured in Valencia, Spain. Why? I've spelt a lot of that wrong. It doesn't have to be bad. The Classic Sim does not look like a shed, but you know what? You know what does? The 66. Yeah, I played quite a bit, a lot. I played quite a lot of City Skylines games. Probably that's why it's good detailing. Yeah, I did early days. I never got into it again though. Yeah, and you know when City Skylines 2 came out, is that even the right railway? Yeah. I never got into Skylines 2 like I did the first one. But the same with Planet Coaster 2 as well. I was like, I was really excited for Planet Coaster 2 because I loved Planet Coaster 1. And again, and some of it's this game's fault, I'm not going to lie. Some of it is this game's fault. It takes up a lot of my time, so I generally don't have the energy for another game that requires that takes that much time. Do you think the Eurostar and the Turbostar mods look relatively accurate? I just find them a bit meh. I think it's hard with a vehicle like that because I think anything you do in the game just makes it look not real. If that's fair. You pose an idea for me, you're not going to like me for it. One of my online friends made a Turbostar and it looks way better than the Turbostar mod for the game. Yeah, good, because I always find the ones in this just look like toys. Once again, simply look like they were made without any sort of diagrams. That's called eyeballing. It just gave new life to the game for me. Which I felt like I was desperately in need of. What I will say is the track placements for Nep 2 on platforms is slow as. Bundesliga's 120. Have you? If you don't have a good animation, the game can be boring. Yeah, I think it's just letting go, isn't it? So when I build the track out that side, it will decide. That will determine sort of how we're going to sort of reintegrate that back in. Obviously, we have a line going off here that will sort of eventually sort of go here, I guess, and then maybe something in between. But we have our sort of line here that I wanted to kind of create for now. Bridges. We need to carry on with those bridges across. Where are they? Right at the end. They're normally here. There. Do that. That's nice. Just looks a bit random. No, I want. It'd be help if I chose the right one. Oops. Oops. Okay. Is it? Yeah, he's well fed. He's having a night. He was a bit poorly this morning, to be honest with you. So I think he's sort of being fed now. He's kind of chilling. And when it rains, it pours. I'm going to be honest with you. There were points this morning and yesterday where I literally thought to myself, can I even be bothered? Oh, we've got a couple. And then I make a bus or two, you know, and you cheer up a little bit. Life don't seem that bad anymore. I don't know what to say, to be honest. Well, it's just everything. It's just one thing after another all the time, mate. I just didn't. I guess the last couple of days have just been just bad in general. So I woke up and thought, what is the point? And then I went, no. Come on, Julian, crack on. Ignore the negative stuff. How many trains do I have on the map? Ooh, that is a good question. What I do need to do is change the timetable. What is this called? Rowley Regis? I mean, I can stay as the Autobahn. Or... Right, what I wanted to do is do my... would be a sapling. More like that. Just could I be bothered to do it today, mate? I thought, no, I won't allow that to put me off. So thank you for all your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Right, now we should get... Yeah, they're going to move on there, aren't they? Nice. Nice. Bear hug. I'm not sure, bro. Right, what did I want to put in here? Right, I don't know what to, let's just, I'm going to call it lime whatever for now. Go to 3. And then 4, 5. You're going to bypass that. You will stop here. When you on 3. And you can use 4 and 2. But you can't use 2 because it's too short. So just 3 and 4. And you will come down here. You won't stop there. You won't stop there. But that's something we need to look at some point. You'll swing all the way down here. You will come in here. And you will go into here. And I want you to use 3, 2, 4, 5. And then you will stop at 7 with options at 2 and 1. And then you 7 sounds good. 8, 9 and 10. Hold on. Why not? I'll tell you why not. Because that doesn't have a way back across. No, it's not like that, dude. No. It's everyday stuff. Really nonsense. Lovely. Right, it's line 9 because I don't know what to name it yet. Now I'm completely lost on my own map. What's this? That's my Northampton kind of style, isn't it? Let's launch you out of here. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got the 390, bud. Yeah. Yeah, not yet though. I'm not using that yet because number one, it can't run on that non-electrified line. I've used many of the 390 in the past, not on this one. Sort of a mid-90s, you know, early 2000s kind of, you know. I forgot to load my stuff, guys. I forgot to load my stuff. Right, class 43. This one. What's that? See, this... I swear it's this one that used to mess up the windows on my DVTs. So I'm going to get out of miss for it. All right. Did I apply on the others? Nope. I did not apply on the others. FU Twitch. What about class 180? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know on that one. Could not tell you. Maybe. I'm gonna have a look. Did someone make make a 175 also, or did I imagine that? I don't know. I have the 180 in the first. Is it first Great West? I have used that before. I'm not a massive fan, not gonna lie. I think it looks like a dolphin. Also, some completely out of the just non-train talk. Has anybody had this situation? I got my jumper out, my new jumper out of the wash, yeah? Right, my string has gone into my hood right back there somewhere, and I can't get it out. You know, the holes here. Yeah, it's gone. It's up there somewhere. How'd you get it? How'd you get this back? If anyone else that I want to get, just put it on the list, yeah? We have a list. Okay, can you put? Did you put? Can you put? Can we look for the other stuff after actually the one I put on my list? On a adding, because I'm gonna get bits and bobs. Do you know? Over the course of time, and just get them delivered. Right. Yeah, I've seen that. Where's my Why are these pictures bigger? That's my eyes. Where's that one I wanted? Ah. No. Okay, now I'm a little bit sad. Oh, I don't think I loaded it. I don't think I loaded it, guys. Right, save game. Oh. I wanted the Class 43 Colas and Network Rail livery pack. I have? So where is it? Is it? What's the date? When does it? Does it have an activation date? Am I not in the date? There's no date. There's no activation date on this. Let's put the date up a little bit. Yeah, because it is. I want the 43. Yeah, we did the 40. I want the 43, don't I? Now we have modern buses now. I've completely flooded my thing with modern stuff. Ah, look. See them? Did you see them appear? Oh, we got more... Oh, Eurostar has appeared. $305 Jav. Hold on, hold on. Oh, look at that though, 37. Ooh. I think I was right, you know. I think it's going to appear here any second. Maybe not. Let's do another year. Oh. So I went out in a t-shirt, and then I walked down the street and went, "Oh, the wind's a bit chilly." So I went back and put this on. Yeah, but it wouldn't be this exciting though, would it, Rem? Yeah? Just going through it, looking for it. Oh, I need you. Be nice if the guy put put a date on it. Available from. Available from who knows? Wow, I've got a lot available from 09. Right, 909, 10. Coaches, train. See, there's still 43s. Look at that, Grand Central. What a beaut. What's the Grand Centrals? Yeah. EasyJet. There's still 43s appearing. Liveries. Oh, the Bond DVT. Bit 007. I think he's chatting Papa Shango, to be honest. Got more freight options though. Let's double check it's not in there. See, there's that one. There's no... There we go. Woo! That's what I wanted. I wanted to mix it up though. Can you stop it now? I don't care anymore. Stop it. The name's DVT. Yeah. Right, there we go. You want those? What? Ah, look. You know. Was that really randomly stopped there to let that out? Look at that. Hey, hey. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Can't believe that's randomly stopped there. Nice. Why has it got blacked out windows? Anybody know why it's got blacked out windows? You could get the measurement train. What's that one? It's the network rail. It's the network rail train. Is that the what? Okay, yeah, I think I've got that. You know. Maybe. Thanks, dude. I'll check it out in a bit. I have an itchy leg. Quite nice seeing a steam train sometimes. Love a good auto save. The amount of times when I've done cab rides for you guys and I've forgotten to turn it off, and then I have to scroll in Premiere Pro, scroll through the cab ride to find where it is to cut it out. And I have to do it to the frame, to when that appears, and then behind it. So sometimes when you're watching my cab rides, like my recordings, there's like a micro stutter. That's probably where I cut out an autosave. Not all of them, because sometimes I remember to turn it off every now and then. I'm a microstar. Thanks, bro. That mail train doing stuck there. I definitely need to work out. I was doing some research on like bypasses and how we can get the freight around this station, because it's creating a hella weird traffic. It doesn't matter, train could be female. Mate. Okay. Royal Mail train. Royal Mail train. And now we're stuck. Which I was trying for this train to get ahead of the other one. So the auto, yeah, there's the Royal Mail train. So the auto unbunch would come into effect, but if that train comes in while this one's here, it's not going to stop. It might do because it has technically left the station. It's stuck at the signal. I want to make a Eurotunnel Transport FIFA. I did make a map. It's the only scan I've ever done of like the southern part of the UK to the Europe, and I did start something like that, but I never finished it. A couple of years ago. Well, we might have pulled that off. We'll find out on the way back. It should be, if it's working, it should be stopped in there. But who knows at this point? I need to do this station up. It looks minging. It needs a town as well. I also need to change the platforms at this upcoming station because they're still them ones where the track's making them sink. I am really liking this approach though. My map is a mix of modern and oil trains. Nothing like a bit of oil trainage. Why are we facing the wrong way? You're forever blowing oil. Right, if we don't see this train, the other train, the following train, between now and Mills, then it has hopefully stopped for the auto unbunch there. Please. I really like this area that we did. It's one of my favourites. Does need to get busier. I'm gonna sort of do a chain. So I'm gonna do some freight from here to our new area, what we just built. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we can get some more freight getting transferred here to there. Almost create a chain. Well, not almost, actually create a train. It's not almost, it's actually doing it. Stuck behind something by the looks of things. Who knows what? Oh, there we go. Because it couldn't have gone anywhere different. Should be parked up in New Mills. Don't know what we were stuck at then. Choo choo. You going to record for me later? Yeah, I can, yeah. I'm ready, so I might as well crack on, eh? What are we stuck behind now? Get in the station. I think the passing trains, like the freight, is really creating an issue on this. I really do. Or we're just behind something that's a bit slower. There it is. It stopped there. Look, it's over there on the right. Yes. Was that moving? No, that's moving. Is it? No, it's not. Result. It's not moving. We're good. We do need to. We will extend the steam train network. Look at him. Beautiful. I've got to find a way to get rid of them weird walls. Definitely Thomas on the go. Probably Thomas is going to hold up the traffic. We'll have to put him somewhere a little local sort of thing. A little bit of fun. Like a narrow gauge or something. Every time you load this, right, them bits on that bridge, because of the switches on the bridge, are in a different place. Every time you load them out, sometimes it's not a problem, sometimes it is. It's crazy. No horn on the train. There is, but it's really quiet. Hold on. And then we go to our undetailed area. So I'm going to get rid of all those hills. I'm going to lower them. Still have them, but have them lowered. Use the slope. Just put some trees, bit of weeds, you know, do this bit in between, this splits. This is up, up, down, down. Make this all, you know, look better this weekend or leading up to the rest of this week. even sort of today, tomorrow, and do all this, and then round the next station, couple of stations as well, just fix it up, add another sort of where a couple of switches are, which I showed you in the video, where it's like the Water Autumn kind of area, add something there, just build it up a little bit. Get rid of this sand. How about you keep the hills or railway valleys, but yeah, just lower them, just make them look more natural. Does that make sense, Rem? Just make them look a bit more natural. Make it all flowing a little bit more natural. Add some purpose sort of bits of detail in there. Maybe a few farmy bits here. Before the switches we go off, then we'll have some sort of another little railway going off to the left. You know, sort out this bit with this bit of rail that I've purposely built on its own, sort of separate there, slightly higher. Play with the gradients. So the hill on the far right, get rid of the slope where the trees just look like they're going nowhere. Get rid of the sharp slope. Just move it. Make it a bit more natural. Au naturel, exactly. So we got a sharp slope on the left here, like get rid of that sort of cliff edge sort of bit. Work on this here where the switch comes off, maybe add some water, rivers or something, add that, get that going, get maybe a freight terminal off on the left somewhere there for something, maybe some, not combats, but maybe like a raw material of some kind. Going on, that needs sorting out. That switch is higher than the rail it's coming in. There's a lump there because what there was a little road. I did do a crossing, but it went all lumpy. That's why there's a lump there. I need to sort that out. I need to come back and sort out all this. Make this station look a little bit better. Of course, as well, the building, the underpass. We're going to catch up with that 150 and we're going to get stuck behind it at the next station. I just feel it. Obviously, we've got another line going off that way as well, which we'll get to at some point. More local services that maybe feed into mills. And all here as well, farms or something, you know. I try and get as much as I can in as well that's kind of active. Which would be quite nice. Some farms that just got some trucks visiting or something, you know. We'll slowly build it up. I'm liking this because I'm sort of taking my time more with it. Right, messing around, seeing what looks nice. You know, it's quite good. And you're right, you know, you're doing the, what ifs as well with some of the major stations is making it a lot more fun. See this slope as well. Really like the slope, really like how we're using it, but it needs just this here. Needs a little bit of work. And this. And we are slowing down because we have got behind that 150. The 150 is ahead of us. It is crossing signals though. There it is, I can see it. Come on, buddy. Get a wriggle on. Created a little turn back there for freight, just in case. Go on, buddy, get a wriggle on. Oh, yeah, I've often thought about that. How good is it? How good is the station's announcement mod? It works as a waypoint when the train passes. They just sound. What? So you have to physically click the train on it then. That's pretty cool. I might have a look. I'll have a play. Quite a nice little route this, once we make this a little bit prettier though, right? I want to make this a bit nicer as well. Put some decoration in there. I did park some Mark IIs up there. I changed the direction, obviously, of the flyover. I did put the box in. Maybe I can have my own voice. Can I have it as, hello, hello, hello. This is the station announcement. There goes on 150. Go on, get a move on, mate, while we're stopped here. Wow, this one does not hang around. They don't get much chance, do they, to get on and off this bad boy? It is on and off and away we go. The shadows of the line, right, the overhead, really throws me off. It looks like it's got a piece of third rail in the middle. Hey, we get to swing round this 150. See ya. How you can make a split station like? How can you make a split station like Clapham Junction? What do you mean, like split station like north south, or you know what I mean? When I say north south, I mean like separate places going north and south. How's Clapham Junction split? I'm trying to remember. I'd have to have a look. I can't remember the last time I used Clapham Junction. Surely I've... There we are. And it looks like a fair amount of people are using this station already, which is nice. Surely I've done something like that. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander, see what's going on there. Right, at least people are using this service as well, which is nice. That train really does absolutely go. The carriages are super quick. We'll go west, we'll go east. Freestyle train station mod probably, dude. Linking the stations together. Oh, there is a lot going on there, isn't there? And the train care depot's like in between it, isn't it? You got two ways. You create two separate stations, A and B, and you put connections in between them. The problem is you've got the service lines, so maybe you do subterranean things, so you just have two straight stations, which are modular, which would be better visually on the in game, and it probably would still work. Or you use the freestyle and you do an underpass with the freestyle. I could do it with the railway. It's making it functional and looking good in the game. Not even functional, really. I'd probably load up a separate map and build that on something and see if I could do it. Like build it up, just make a small map and see if I could do it first. I'd practice. Platform-wise, it's not that difficult. It's the lines. So that's just grade separation. Unlimited station mod, yeah, it's not that many platforms, bro. You're looking 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you did it separately, so you'd build that separate, but you'd build it straight rather than wiggly, like that, and then you build a separate station north of it, like that. On the map. That's only got 4. The rest of this would all be no station platforms. And then you could decide how many. You might not be able to get all the lines in because it depends on. Yeah, you could do that. Just do it like that. I'd build the top one first and make my way down. Right, what does this place need, by the way? Right, let's build that. Before I go, I'm going to do a freight link. You still need to do the waste track. I know. Actually, this will be better from here. So tools are getting delivered here, by the way, which is a result. Tools, goods, daft. Where's that gone? Can't see the platform numbers. Why is there mail there? Something's not on unload nothing. Rubbish. And here. Okay. This needs to be diesel because it's not electrified. Let's do this. Right, where's my tool? Where is my tools yard, by the way? Anybody know where I'm making tools? I remember where I'm making tools. Here. We are not... Come on. We need more steel. Are we not supplying enough steel to this map now? That's where the waste thing would come in handy, right? Oh my god. There's loads of steel for this. Didn't I make 2 trains for that? Maybe I didn't save it. It definitely needs 2 trains. I think we need more coal. I think I will get another coal thing there as well. I could always put like the waste thing in here that creates more steel, you know. We got lots of excess. We got loads of excess iron, but not enough coal. We need more coal coming in here. That is for real. Why is that such a loss? Maybe do that. Maybe just some trucks in. That will create some more steel. Thing is, it's just overloaded on the thing to the DERF, to the goods factory. What is it lacking down at the goods factory? Where is it? What are we lacking here? Steel? Well, you're literally making. You just. I'm assuming you just had a delivery or something. You've got no. You haven't got much steel. You've just got loads of plastic. You need timber. Yeah. Your food. I also want to put a mail sorting center up here, like there is at some point. Something's dropping off something there. Ah, you know what it is? They all are, because when I installed the mod, it was after I cleared it and it added it after. That's why. Ah, well, I'll work that out. That'll get better with time. With time. All right, guys. I know it was short today. I know it was a little bit of a depressing start, but I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will see you on Friday for Busbound. It'll be a nice change of pace, and I'll keep you updated in Discord about what happens with the Twitch situation. I'm hoping it gets sorted, but who knows at this point. I'm working on International Airport for the map. Trans, woo! Love it. But thank you for all your support. Thank you for those that came over from Twitch. If you did come over to YouTube today, I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you. I will see you guys on Friday on here at the very least. Back to a normal time as well. I should sort of shaken off my annoyance and by then. But thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. You know, obviously lost a chunk being not on Twitch today, so that's really annoying, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys on Friday. Don't forget to check out my website, dguk.tv, and if you haven't already, visit the streaming music part. I have uploaded pretty much all of Luna's stuff as well to there. Obviously, you know, if you listen to the music, thank you very much. If you're downloading YouTube videos, I hope it's working out for you as well. Anything else? Don't forget to join Discord if you haven't already. Don't forget to become a member on YouTube, or we can't Twitch anymore right for now, so don't forget to become a member on YouTube. You can get 20% off the merch as well. We've got some new stuff coming. Hi and bye. Hi Jeff, sorry dude, how you doing? I'm assuming you read Discord. I was lurking whilst building. Okay, so you understand. Why we were just on here today and not the old Twitcheroo? Hopefully it gets sorted by the end of the week. If not, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't spoken to a human yet, like I said at the start of the stream. So who absolutely knows at this point? Thank you, nonetheless, for all your support, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming over this way. I know if you're used to one platform, it's kind of hard. But, you know, either way, it means a lot to me if you did. I will see you guys in Discord. I'll see you in the comments. And I'll see you on Friday, where we will give the full Busbound game a whirl. And that should be fun and games. Next week should be back to normal. Hopefully. We'll see. But nevertheless, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it, guys. What was nice is all being together. Exactly, dude. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. It should be good. Sorry for the short one today. I had to get myself together and sort myself out. So, but I really appreciate it. Have a good one. See you then. Have a funny face.